So good morning, my fellow human beings, and I haven't figured out the title, but I know what I'm gonna talk about. And I will always leave the sources of the videos down below. Okay? So I've already explained in the video why people get together in families, because the family unit, it is the group that is able to satisfy our emotional needs the best way. In order to know what are your emotional needs, you need to do a very big introspection, detect them and satisfy them yourself independently without a partner. Such as long you are not able to do that, you are codependent or narcissistic. Okay? Yeah, that's it. I will not go further into that because it's negative. So, there is a more deeper aspect to it for people that have been awakened, that are their spiritual needs. So what are your spiritual needs? Okay, and why do people have this need to have an union? Okay, so the purpose of getting together is to do soul work. Okay, for both of them individually, for the family, and then there is a widening effect also for the community. Okay, soul work means that when you do everything that triggers you, anything another person that is outside of your environment, of your being, hurts you, the problem is not the person, is with you. What did this person do that affected you? So you have to do an introspection. Okay? That in order to understand, okay, this is hurting me, and I will shift my thoughts, change my thoughts, align my emotions to negative to positive ones, and understand that the problem is not with the other person, the problem is with me, and I'm the one that has the solution. Okay? Spirituality is a tool that allows you to evolve as a person. Okay? So this means that you control your thoughts, you control your emotions, and you control your actions. Okay? So, which means that, as Peter Gerlach says, it's your higher self that it is in command, not a false self. Such as long a false self is in command, a false self that it is usually in the ego. That's who you think you are. Okay? Or the stepmother in the book of in the Cinderella. I will link as always the sources of what I'm saying in the links down below. Okay? So to evolve as a person. Okay? When you do the work, you become a better suitable partner. The more lovable, the more likable, and more aligned in your chakras. When you have a deeper emotional, spiritual connection, it awakens your sense of compassion. And you immediately vibrate at a higher frequency. This is the opening of the 4th chakra. Okay? It enlarges or extends your capacity to forgive and forget to everyone. So when you have the open chakra open, it means that you have arisen to a level of consciousness that you understand. You feel the love that you have for yourself. You forgive others because what is coming, it's so beautiful, it's so amazing, it's paradise. So you are not going to waste energies on the past. You're going to enjoy the present and be happy for the future. Okay? The spiritual, emotional soul work does not end with the union. The union with two people, even if they are evolved, is going to be triggering. Okay? There's going to be pain involved. However, they are tools to to take care of this triggering. That for example, Jordan Peterson says that the couple needs to talk about their triggering or the love that to keep the love alive once every week. Okay, this is what happens when you do this to me, and I will do this instead. Okay, and this is what happens. That's why I step aside. That's why I raise my voice. That's why I lost my patience. So you have as a couple to be a good influence on each other, to involve. This is difficult in the beginning, but with the years that are passing and the experience that they gather with each other, it's going to be, as we in German say, reibungslos. So it's going to flow. It's going to be like a river. It's going to flow. It's not going to be like when you start driving a car with a stick and you don't know it. Okay, it's going to be as fluid as possible. Okay, and I think that that's for these reasons that Mark Gungor says that the sexual activity should be postponed until after the marriage. And Peter Gerlach says that the courtship should be 18 months, and the couple should only start considering moving together after 18 months of getting to know each other, so that the habits, the positive, good habits of managing the relationship, okay, that Jordan Peterson explains, are already into place, okay. And also something else. Sam Wagner explains that in order to make sure you're not getting married to a narcissist, the courtship should last 5 years. Okay? And any evolved person has to be, or woman, has to be able, okay, even though I'm in love with this person, if you see red flags and things that are not flowing so that you blossom, you have to be consequent enough to say, this is not working. And you step aside. Okay? This capacity is a key ingredient to be mentally, emotional, spiritual, and creatively healthy. Okay, to be able to say, no, I want something better. Okay, I'm going to give you another example. Women now are, the purpose of the female energy is to blossom. Okay, a woman that identifies with the female energy, okay, she's the most happy when she is in her feminine energy blossoming. Okay, if she's able by herself have a good financial stability, have healthy sexual boundaries, and respects her body, and uses her creativity to create positive things, and with that she has a good solar plexus, she knows what she's doing in life, and with that she's able to love herself and have compassion for herself and for others. Okay. Fifth, she's able to assert herself using the masculine energy and the feminine energy. As you know, right now I'm speaking from the masculine energy, okay? Because I'm being assertive. I am being intellectually to the point. I'm not talking about feelings. I'm talking about binary activity that you should put in place no matter what you are feeling, okay, as you do in programming. Okay, so if a woman is able by herself blossom, don't you think she wants to be with a partner that is also to be able to blossom by himself, so that both of them, they can even blossom more? Okay, because the union is more powerful. Okay, if two people that have bad habits make themselves weaker, right? People that, two human beings that have positive habits make themselves stronger, okay, and more positive. So, for this reason, the courtship should be slow and steady to avoid being consumed energetically. Okay, this is also again going to Mark Gongard, that he says sexual abstinence. Okay, because then you give all that fire, and it should be slow and steady. Okay, you don't give all your fuel. Okay. And there is also another point that is very smart to add on this. Like, people that disrespect your boundaries, don't give you space to breathe spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, and creatively. So a person that is always on you, doesn't give you space to breathe, that's a red flag. And I speak that from personal experience. I need a lot of time alone. Okay? So that, because I assimilate other people's feelings. That's the reason why I know if they are lying to me. Okay? I need to know if the feelings that I'm feeling belong to me or somebody else. And for that reason, I need to cleanse my energy by myself. Okay, and the person that will be or is together with me needs to understand that. It has nothing to do with him. It's just, for me, a technique that took me years to accept or to realize that I needed. To keep my mental, emotional, intellectual, and creative balance within myself. Okay? As soon as my boundaries are not respected, that person, and I see no capability of learning, that person is immediately discarded, because my mental, my evolution as a spiritual, as a soul, and my integrity are, for me, the greatest value, or the greatest good I have. Okay? So, to do the spiritual, emotional, soul negotiation necessary, like to adjust the needles, to create a deeper connection that creates compassion. So, if both human beings are emotionally evolved, okay, one has compassion by himself or herself, and the other one too, together they will have more compassion, they will spread love. Okay? Because it will be harmonical. But to reach to this harmony, there is work. Okay, you can't take, it is work. So there is soul work to be done. There is no way around it. Okay, that is okay, so I've already explained this. Okay, the only thing is missing is to say that I've already mentioned it, you can't expect getting to the result, now I'm going to be happy. No, you have on the way to the result, you have already to be happy. That's the frequency. So happiness is not a result, it's a choice. Love is not a result, it's a choice of action. So, which means that Bruce Lipton explains this very well. You have, and Peter Gerlach too, is that you need to clean the negative thoughts. You need to the unconscious negative beliefs that were imprinted in your childhood need to be cleansed and reprogrammed. That's it. Okay, I will, as always, leave the links from everything down below. Thank you very much for listening to me. This was a 15-minute video. Thank you very much for listening. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, share the video in the social media. Donations, there is the link down below for PayPal. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.